So the first problem I had was there's this hissing noise, this weird hissing. It's only when I hit the throttle. So I diagnosed it and I spoke to Super73 and I told them I think it's the Freewheel, which is this right here. So this Freewheel they sent to me, no bike shops would take it off because it's electronic. So I tried to buy a little key for it to remove it, but it's not gonna come here until 30 days because of this lockdown coronavirus thing. Second problem I have with it, I had with it is there's a clunking noise. There's this weird clunking noise that's happening on it on the back, and I really think it was the hub motor. So there's no connection, and whenever it connects, it makes clunking noise. Check it out. And the clunking noise, it's followed up with a weird disconnect from the throttle. So I know, and I had a strong feeling it was the hub motor. Well, Ryan from Super73 was nice enough to give me a call. He actually sent me a new wheel, which is right over here. So I'm gonna give it a shot and put on the wheel. I wear gloves because the package came from another country. Alright, the first thing you want to do is take an Allen key and loosen up the throttle area. You have to loosen up the screw that's underneath here. So now that that's loose, next step is to loosen up the screws on these brakes to remove it. Take it off from this, not here. There's another one here. There you go, slides out just like that. Alright, so next step is take off the bolts. Take off the bolt, there's a washer, and then the next washer has a bit of a hook in it, right there. So make sure that's how you put it back. Almost forgot to mention, make sure you disconnect the wire that attaches from the hub to the bike to the throttle. Cut this zip tie here. I was told that all these male and female connectors can fit in any socket, whatever you want to put it. So just remember to match the arrows, this arrow and that arrow. The wheel, you're gonna deflate it and then put it on the new hub motor. Alright, I got it out. So the rest is self-explanatory. You take out this tube, deflate this tube even more, put it into the new one, and put it back on. So get inside. Hey!
I didn't realize they came out. Come on.
Chloe, get inside. Oh my gosh. Hey! Why are you outside? And also make sure that when you put it in, this goes in aligned with the hole of the rim. Alright, so I got the Freewheel in. I didn't have the Freewheel wrench, so I went to my nearest bike shop and they helped me put that on. I ordered the Freewheel wrench a couple of weeks ago and it still hasn't arrived. So nearest bike shop definitely helped me. So there's the new one and there's the old one. I'm gonna ship this back. All right, a quick note. This I noticed installing the wheel back on. You gotta pay attention to this. So I put the wheel back on and look where the wire is. The wire is like inside. So meaning the wire, it's like inside right here. So I don't want that inside. It's because of the way the bolt was put in. So to change that, I have to reverse the bolts. So I want this wire sticking out through here. And how I know is my other Super 73, and notice the wire comes from underneath and coils upwards. So this is that's how it should look. Also, I got this Super 73 2 weeks after I bought that one, and it hasn't had any issues. No problem, no noise. That's how I know that it was just a faulty hub motor and freewheel. So back to what I was saying, be careful how you put on these bolts, and let me show you how to change that. So these are the bolts, right? These bolts has a little bit of a teeth to it. See these bolts right here? So I had it on like this, and then it made the wire be more inside the frame, more like in here. I want it out here, not in here. So to fix that is you have to reverse this. Take this bolt out, reverse it the other way. And same thing on the other side. Reverse it the other way. So now, when I put it back on, you will see that it's gonna go in differently. So look, once I put it back in, twist it a little bit, that's in, and look where the wire is at now, on the outside, just like the black one. So if I look at this normally, that's how you want it to connect to there. So pay attention to that. Make sure you be careful how you put on the bolts. Very important. I'm going to put this back together, and most likely I'm going to have an on-site visit from a company that's going to true this for me and realign it for me. But for now, I'm going to do my best to realign it, and also to realign the brakes and go from there. 20 and 25 psi. Connected it back on. Notice the arrow and arrow facing together, and I'm going to put this right here, zip tie that. I connected the brakes back again, and I did my best to try to align it. See that? That's the brake pads on the left and right, and the brake disc. So it's just enough space that it's not screeching. How Super 73 have their throttle set up is they have it like pretty high up. So when I do the throttle, I have to put my thumb pretty high up to just get to the throttle. And it's kind of weird for me because it feels like if something happens, my hand is not gripping. So if I'm up here, my hand feels like it's going to slip. Maybe it's just a mental thing. But to make it easier on the thumb, what I did was I twisted this to a certain degree lower, so it's much faster to reach the throttle versus going all the way up here. All the way up here, I put it down here so it's an easier reach. So yeah, give that a try. Move it from here to here. Less strain on your thumb. All right, let's give it a try. A quick kick. Let's see if it makes a squealing noise, and let's see if that squealing noise disappears which I know for a fact that it was coming from the Freewheel. So let's see if that noise disappears. Woohoo! Yes. Beautiful game. Next one is the clunking noise. Let's see if that clunking noise works. Let's see if the clunking noise disappears. Oh my gosh. Right away. Listen to that. No noise. It's just humming. It's beautiful now. Listen. Noise. Check it out. That's how it should sound. I knew it wasn't in my head. That it was a hub motor. So, oh, that's so awesome. Oh, that feels so good. It's like butter. All I hear now is just the hub motor. No clunking, no squealing. Ah, that's awesome. You listen to it one more time. Yeah. And there it is. My Super 73 is fixed. That's it. So you guys take care. Any questions, let me know. And make sure you guys ride safe. Be safe. Keep the mask on, wash your hands. Okay?